morning, family of God. I want to wish you all a happy, fresh new week. And I'm glad that we are about to begin our week with the Word of God. Now, the verse for this week comes from the book of Luke, chapter 23, verse 26. Luke 23:26, and Bible says, "And as they led him away, they laid hold of a certain man, Simon the Cyrene, coming from the country, and they laid the cross on him that he might bear it after Jesus." You see, the cross of execution was composed of two wooden beams. The vertical one, which is about 3 meters high, is inserted into a hole at the place of crucifixion. Now, the horizontal beam, which is called the patibulum, was to be carried by the convict to the place of punishment. Now, Jesus himself could carry that wooden beam for a very short distance because he was completely weakened by the cruel flogging. Without having eaten, he was completely exhausted that long night of anguish in the Garden of Gethsemane. Now, who would carry the cross of this condemned man? It is a sign of disgrace, and nobody was willing to carry the cross for him. Now, Simon the Cyrene was passing by, and he encountered this death escort. Now, he saw Jesus crowned with a crown of thorns. He saw his face full of blood, and he had fallen to the ground. And he felt compassion. He stopped and he protested. And the Roman soldier forced him to carry the cross for Jesus. Now, the gospel does not report that Jesus and Simon exchanged any words. But without doubt, I know that they looked at each other. And Jesus' look was one of human gratitude and divine compassion, a gaze of irresistible appeal. Now, following the example of the Good Samaritan parable, Simon took pity. Now, he looked at Jesus and he did not remain neutral. Now, he did not fear to take a side in favor of Jesus. And that encounter turned out to be a providential one. Now, that man carried the cross of Christ to Golgotha. But upon arriving at Calvary, Simon was not crucified on that cross. That death and that sacrifice was reserved for the Son of God. Now, the question this morning, my brothers and sisters, is this: what is the significance of that man carrying the cross of Christ and walking behind him? What does it mean to you and me as believers? Now, Simon is a prototype of a sinful man. Bearing that cross, Simon seems to be a man condemned to death in the road of anguish. But he did not die, but Christ died instead. Likewise, the cross of Simon is also a cross of human suffering. All the pain, tragedies of human is represented by the cross of Simon. And also it is an embody of the believers and the disciple of Jesus who have accepted the burden and the sacrifice, who has faced shame and disgrace in carrying the cross of Jesus in this stupendous world. Now, my brothers and sisters, Jesus walking in the front and Simon bearing the cross behind is an emblem of divine and human coming together for the plan of salvation. If you are called to carry the cross beside Jesus, my brothers and sisters, consider it as a privilege, because in the end, the reward will be glorious. May God bless you, and may you all have a wonderful week. This is Nelson Thanaraj from Weekly Bread Ministries.